Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how I obtained the world record in Infinite Archive. The previous world record was Arc 30 and the new one is Arc 33, almost 34. In this video I will show you all my setup and all my strat to obtain the world record. I hope you enjoy it. And don't forget, I'm streaming pretty much every day on Twitch, so don't hesitate to come and yap with me to have some fun. First of all, here my setup for Arc 1 and 2. That setup is crazy. You will be extremely fast during trash fight. And this setup will be extremely useful for boss fight. Like mechanical equity setup is like really good to go faster on early boss fight. I will use it for Arc 1, 2 and 3 in general. We can go Arc 4 with it, but will be in general really risky. And for like the last boss on each arc, I will go with that setup only for Arc 1 and 2, not Arc 3, it's not worth it. On a side note, if it's too difficult for you to play the Velocity version of the quick setup for Trash, you can play this version instead, Bell of Order, with the Fire Contingency skill to get you minor force source. That setup will do a bit less damage, but can be a really safe option for Marauder Arc 2, for example. Really safe option. If you got a focus effort early on Arc 1 and 2, I suggest you to switch on that trash setup. I suggest you to play Pell of Order, because you can literally play that setup on Arc 3 too if you want to keep the things quicker. Like, it's not a good idea in general to play the Magma Shell setup on Arc 3. It's pretty much a waste of time, so that setup will be extremely useful for you on Arc 3 with one focus effort. And finally, that setup here is my boss setup, mechanical equity setup with focus effort. The only difference here is you switch dagger for or sword for infernal stuff to be able to spam Melissa's instead of the whip. Here is my Magma Shield setup. You can see here all my scribing I will use. Like on my magical banner, I will use magical damage, class mastery, and major heroism. On my destruction stab, I will use shock damage, assassin mastery, and minor brittle. I find out minor courageous is not useful. Minor brittle will get you more value, more damage. And shock damage is really nice to proc concussion damage. And because of that, your damage will be really high. On your trample, I will use disease damage, assassin misery, and erase. It's possible to use physical damage too, or the stunned, but I still prefer using disease damage for some reason. I always find that disease damage was doing more damage in trash. And on my soul magic, my leeching soul, I will use bull, accurate potency, and major courageous. Major courageous is like the key. I will show you why in a small instance. Here you can see I have 40 points on Magicka and 24 points on Elf. It's really up to you. It's pretty random, my choice to do that. But in general, when I will get a lot of more vitality because of the vision, I will go max Magicka. And it's possible for you to use stamina instead of Magicka, just because all my abilities are Magicka, so makes sense to me to use Magica instead of stamina in my max resource. Here you can see I'm using 3 medium Ps and 4 AVPs. The green numbers are my medium Ps and my red numbers is my AVPs. And I will use Full Divine, I will play Thief, I will use Maximum Magica. And here, on my jewelry, I prefer Bloodthirsty with weapon and spell damage, just to maximize damage. I will use Infernal Staff of the Potency with Poison, Enchant with Decisive, and Maelstrom Perfect Greatsword with Weapon, Damage, Enchant, and Fuse. At the beginning, without a lot of vision boosting your pen, you should use a Maul instead of Maelstrom Greatsword to be more efficient, because you will be a bit under pen against boss and in trash. So I will say after 1 or 2 vision boosting your pen, I will use Greatsword. For boss fight, I will use pretty much the exact same setup. The only difference would be I will switch Leeching Soul or Engulf the Flame at the beginning, and when you will get for Extend Favor, you will swap Engulf the Flame for Chain of Devastation to get a big boost with a major Berserk, and that thing will be worth it for per single target fight. Before analyzing some gameplay, here's my simple rules on each Infinite Arcane run. My number 1 rule is always resetting your run if you're not getting a focus effort after Arc 2. Doing Arc 3 without focus effort is not worth it. My number 2 rules is prioritizing the good vision. The vision you should always prioritizing first is a focus effort, obviously. After that will be pretty much Extend Favor and Pointless Potential. Those 3 vision is what you need to prioritize after everything. Like example, if you have a choice between Extend Favor, Focus Effort, or Attune Enchantment, you should always take Focus Effort. After that, Extend Favor, and after that, Attune Enchantment. I know Attune Enchantment can be really tempting to take it, but you should not prioritize that. My rule number 3 is to never take those vision. Never take Lasting Arm, because that thing will destroy your vampire being to gain ultimate. Never take Adaptive Conqueror, because your ultimate will be way too expensive. And never take Ferocious Fortification, because you don't want to get that specific avatar. Otherwise you will never be able to make my shell. And finally, my rule number 4 will be to consume an offensive verse on each round. And each arc have 5 rounds. So it's really important you put the offensive verse on your quick slot bar. And don't forget to always pre-buff Ignis Weapon and Channel Acceleration to keep up minor force and major brutality. And on my potion, I will use Immovable with Major Savagery. Now it's time to show you an example of how I played those early arc. Here you can see I'm arc 1, just got a bundle. It's pretty good. And look, how I will play in general is boom, you chain every other as much as you can, because your Macabre vintage set will go crazy if you stack really well those add. It's pretty simple, straightforward. You chain everything, and and that's it. Extremely simple for those first arc. You can see my Maggie will be a bit tough, so that's why you should use a Symphony spell on your red CP. The one when you kill an enemy, you gain Magicka. Because otherwise your subsign would be really hard with the chain. Here, another example. I'm always focus, stack the enemies on the elite ad, always. Will be your best friend. And yes, you chain everything. Bam has been like a willing plane, would be your best friend. In that situation, you can see I've already have Scorching Sport, that lava pool, and that lava pool is extremely good to burn fast in me. Like I was really lucky to gain that. Exsanguinate is so broken against boss fight and trash fight. You can see here I will use my mechanical equity setup. It's not worth it to pre-buff against big target, and even on Arc 1 in general is not a good idea. It's not worth the time to pre-buff. The enemies are too squishy. On Arc 2 you can like pre-buff Endless L, Scalding Room, thing like that, but on Arc 1 it's definitely not worth it to pre-buff. And here you can see beautiful a focus effort. Now let's watch a situation of a Marauder during Arc 2. In that situation, you can see here I pop a special verse. Those verse you can only pop those one time per run. And in my opinion, it's like the second arc is probably the best moment to use it, because you have one chance, you still have some chance to have the one you don't want to get in higher arc is the World Wolf. It's yeah, it would be extremely bad to have the wrong avatar, because you will not be able to Magma Shell and you will die. You can see having TI's avatar make your setup so strong and really safe. You can still use that special verse during Arc 3. It's a nice way to use it too, if you prefer. Here you can see it's Arc 3. I decide, because I have good vision, like a lava pool, thing like that, I decide to already use the Magma Shell setup for the Marauder. Like, if after the Marauder, I will use like for the normal trash setup, like the speedy one with focus effort. But to play safe, I decide to switch Magma Shell, knowing I have a chance to face Marauder. And here, those Marauder can be tricky at first, because you don't have a lot of vision, like extend favor, things like that. It's really hard to maintain your Magma Shell 100% of time, so you need to really be more aggressive with your vampire skill, and because of that, it's sometimes tricky to do a lot of damage. You can't really spam the Elisas. So here you can see I'm really use a powerful lava pool, like I abuse of that lava pool. It's how I've done so much damage with the against the Marauder. Another example, all facing a Marauder. You can see we are on arc 6 now. So in those kind of arc, it's really important you do the trash at the same time as facing the Marauder. Don't forget, like, the enemies will always, each time you kill an enemy, those enemies will give you 3 ultimate because of those fighters guild passive. You play Camo into front bar, and you play Stormbringer back bar, so whatever bar you are, you will always get 3 ultimate. And you can see here, the Marauder, it's really important to never lose Magma Shell during the Marauder phase, otherwise he will one-shot you. So always make sure to drain as much as you can, and as a priority. Please always play safe, don't create too much ESO spam. And destroy the trash at the same time, like ESOs if you had. It's really important. Try to kill Triad and facing the trash at the same time, because on a really high arc will be extremely important to save sometimes. So it's really good to get the habit pretty soon. Like, you want to get good habit. Practice. It's like nice practice. Really nice practice. And here you can see the trash is pretty clean here. I got a really lucky verse, so that was really fast. Damage was really high. But yeah. The trash will be over soon. There we go. On the next clip, I will show you how to deal versus the most dangerous ad, the Shaper. The Shaper is the only one ad who can kill you even if you're on your Magma. It's like that wave attack is Oblivion damage. So if you're not roll dodging it or dodge it, it's a one shot. You see those blue wave will kill you if you're not roll dodging or dodging it. It's really important to dodge it every time. And on the Brewmaster, like you can see, will always do 2 bubble, not more, and will heal himself at least one time. Only one time. Sorry for that. Here, that was pretty simple. Let's see another example, but against a Mystic this time. One of the most dangerous elite you can face. That Mystic here, how to face it, I will show you. You always want to bait at least one meteor. Here, you can see, I will debuff the meteor. After that, you can damage a Mystic, it's fine. Only major cowardice is enough to debuff the meteor. You don't need minor cowardice. It's why you want on your chain major cowardice, because on high arc, it will be impossible for you to kill on time the meteor, so it's why it's really good to learn always debuffing the meteor. Here you can see here, I will use debuff the other meteor, and guys, never kill the Mystic before the meteor explode. For example, if you kill the Mystic and he spawn a meteor, it will be impossible to debuff the meteor, like it's a bug currently in the game. So never kill the Mystic before the meteor explode. You will, it's extremely important. Never kill the Mystic when he drop a meteor. So you need to time pretty well, like you need to focus to kill the Mystic when he does not spawn the meteor. So it's like you need to calculate the timing. It's pretty hard at the beginning, but you will be used to. Here I will show you how to deal against a Brewmaster really like on high arc. You see here I put ESOs on every enemies, it's really important. Like you see, a Brewmaster is doing his first bubble, and here the second bubble will always be at least 10 at 15 seconds after the first bubble. Here I know he will do the bubble, so I'm already kiting the Brewmaster out of this bubble. And now I know the Brewmaster is pretty vulnerable because it's impossible to do another bubble. It's limited at only 2 times. but he will do his healing soon. He's healing himself and the allies close to him only one time when he reached 50%. And on high arc, the healing will be pretty much unnoticeable. So it does not matter if you stack those other close to the Brewmaster, that healing will not be a big deal. Really high on arc. The healing is not scaling the HP of the ads. Really nice to know. You don't worry about the heal. But it's always a good idea to bait the heal as soon as you can. So push the meteor at the Brewmaster as fast as you can is a good idea. Here I will show you how to deal against the Lightbringer. The Lightbringer is probably the most annoying ad you can face, pretty much. How to kill it is you want to kite, like do some how to say it, like you never want to stack enemies on him, because otherwise he has chance to immune himself and he will be really hard to kill. Here you can see I stacked enemies on him because I know that was pretty risky. Look, I was pretty lucky he was not invulnerable himself. I was trying to put the ad away from it, but he got nearest the ad, so that was pretty close. But you see here how I kite the enemies. You really want to single target the Lightbringer once the ads are not on them. Putting tracking the timer of this scorching spot is a really good idea, because you can put your lava pool directly on the Lightbringer. It's a really nice tips you can use. Here I will show you the buff. Like on each trash, you should always rebuff Igneous Weapon and acceleration to get mana first. And here I will show you how to deal against Conduit. You saw the square enemies. See how the Conduit work is he will always do a negate if you're close to him. So the technique how to kill those ads is putting them away from the elite ad. You see that I chain the Conduit guy, the negate guy, far of the pack, so he will not have no chance to negate. You just need to not be close to him. It's all it's really it's the best way to counter those negate guy without using a dispel skill to cancel the negate. I want to use shocking burst to optimize my damage. I don't really want to use dispel. And now I want to talk about difficult bosses you can encounter. First of all is Pleasure. Pleasure is probably one of your most scary boss you can encounter, because those orbs she will invoke can kill you. So it's really important to be careful about that. I will show you what orb I'm talking about. You can see here those orbs she will invoke. Those orbs can literally, if you take more than I think 2, will pretty much kill you. So it's not a hard boss, but just be careful about those orbs. The other boss who can really be dangerous, in my opinion, is the most one, is that one. That boss is scary. So if you need to go put 64 on your vet, like on your elf, you need 64 points, because she will do a mechanic or is Oblivion damage. you will see in one instant. Like, that boss is the scariest because before I know she can kill me, that boss and one of my best friend before. You can see my max L43k. I was like really scared that boss will kill me because it's impossible to minimize the damage. You need to kill one of them. But like you can see, I was not able to kill one of the clones, so I decided to commit on the boss, and that's the mechanic. The mechanic scary. I was hoping he was not able to kill me, and yeah, I was right. That was a nice move by me to increase my vitality, my health, to survive that mechanic. And that, guys, is pretty much it. It's the end of the video. Like, really, thank you so much for watching. That achievement for me was massive. Like, I invest a lot of effort of energy to that world record, so I really hope you enjoy it and you learn from it. And like a bonus, like for like to celebrate my first true like YouTube video, who I put like a shit ton of effort on it. I will do a compilation of all my shit happened during that Infinite Archive run and during those previous attempts. Me trying to get that world record. I really hope you will enjoy those clips. On that, see you on the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Yep. Yep. It's 24. Yep. I'm keeping. I keep pushing. Let's keep. God, what the fuck? I really lose a life like that.
Spread out.
What the fuck, man? Fucking stunned. I can do nothing. What the fuck? I got stuck. No way, man. I was trying to go out so fucking fast here. Okay, I find something. Okay. I found the enemy, I guess. Okay, let's see. Where's the, can I just focus? I don't know what to do, to be honest. Is it possible to reset the room or no? With nothing I can do here. Like nothing I can do here. The meteor, I can target it. I can't target it.
Brace for the fight!
Fucking stuck, man. I fucking can't move, man. Can fucking cast skill. I fucking stuck, man. No way. Oh, man. Uh, or the meteor was where? Like, I was not able to see the meteor again. Or was it? Meteor was not. Jeez. Yeah.